And then I finished a foundation, guys. I finished a whole foundation. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a whole box of empties for you guys. I filmed 2 different videos earlier in the year. One was a Florence by Mills empties, and the other one was like how much skincare I've used in like a week and like empties and stuff. And I had a few people request some like makeup project pan, what I'm working on, and what I've emptied like regarding everything. So this is going to be skincare, makeup, miscellaneous empties, and then what I'm currently working on to empty regarding my makeup. So if you like project pan type of videos, then let's get into this. So real quickly, I'm just gonna go through the stuff that I already mentioned. So I finished the Florence by Mills Zero Chill Face Mist. I'm not gonna be repurchasing this. I have a few other things to finish. And then I finished another face mist. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. I have 2 other pretty much full sizes of these already, so I was happy to finish this one up. Florence Micellar Cleansing Gel. This was super awesome. I finished this actually pretty fast, so in the future I might be repurchasing this. And then I finished the Clean Magic face wash. This one was really interesting because it didn't foam up. I might be repurchasing this, but I do have a lot of face cleansers, so I'm not jumping out of my seat to repurchase this, but I did finish it. And then I finished the One Swipe Glow Wipe Treatment Pads. I finished all of these up. I'm a little meh. I have some other exfoliating treatments that I can go through, so I don't know if I'm going to be repurchasing this. And then the next thing is the Mind Glowing Peel Off Mask. I'm not going to be repurchasing this because I already purchased the little duo that came out in the 16 Witches collection. And then this was in my skincare Sunday empties video. I finished the Algenna's Genius Liquid Collagen Lip Treatment thing. I love this. I do have a lot of lip balm, so I'm not going to be repurchasing this, but I would like to repurchase this in the future. It's really good for when you get like cracked lips. It helps a lot. I finished a sample size of the Volition Hibiscus Unstoppable Correcting Oil, and I do have a full size of it that I will be getting into. And then I finished this little travel size of the Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. I really like this moisturizer, but again, I have a ton of moisturizers. I finished 2 trial sizes of the Glam Glow face mask. I really like this face mask. It's really nice. I have a bunch of sample sizes. I will repurchase this at some point, but I have probably 2 more of these to go through. And then I finished a little travel size of the Baby Facial. Love this. Love Drunk Elephant. I will repurchase this at some point. And then the Biosense Squalene Tea Tree Cleansing Gel. I don't know how I feel about this. It was a little bit of a too small of a size to really try it out, but I've been trying to incorporate the tea tree. I do feel like it helped with the breakouts that I was dealing with, but I only got to use it for like a week and maybe like 2 days, so I'm just kind of like, I don't know how I feel about it. And then I finished a foundation, guys. I finished a whole foundation. So this is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. I love this foundation. It worked really good for my skin. It's amazing, but as I got to like this part of it, I was just kind of like over it. I was like, oh, I need to finish this. So really happy I got to go through all of this, and it is done. And then I got this, I believe from Sephora, but this is the Nutrition Hair Sweet Hair Gummies with Benefits. I don't really notice anything. I don't really believe in hair vitamins, but I just took them to kind of finish them. They weren't terrible. They didn't taste the best, but yeah, I finished all of these. How much were even in here? 14, and then it says to take 2 a day. I think you'd have to take them for a really long time to see any kind of results. And then I also got this at Sephora. This is the High CBD Formula Body Lotion by Lord Jones, which is a new brand from Sephora. I actually really like this, but it is expensive. I was looking at repurchasing this. And this little bottle was a lot of money, and I was like, oh my. So I am not gonna repurchase this. I didn't really notice any kind of benefits with the CBD in here, so I don't know, but it felt really nice. I don't like lotions that leave that kind of like sticky sitting on top of your skin feeling, and this one soaked in really fast and kept me pretty hydrated, so I liked it. And then we have the Josie Marin Surreal Skin Argan Finishing Balm. I loved this so much. This is like a hydrating, blurring, moisturizing primer. So if you like those kind of things, I think you would really like this. If you like the Tatcha one and you need something a little bit more, like if you have like really dry skin and you want something a little blurring, a little glowy, hydrating, I would highly suggest this. It looks amazing underneath a lot of foundations. And then I finished 2 mascaras. I love the Marc Jacobs mascara, as you guys know. Finished that. This one is the Benefit They're Real mascara. I'm not the biggest fan of this because the bristles are the like kind of spiky ones, so I don't like that feeling of the sharp plastic stabbing my eyes, if you know what I mean. I don't like that. And then I finished the entire Kat Von D setting powder. I'm so happy I finished all of this. It took me a long time to finish this, but I finally did it, guys. I actually really like this setting powder. I have a few setting powders, so I'm not going to be repurchasing this so soon, but I would love to repurchase this. This is a nice kind of like satiny finish. It's not too matte, it's not too drying, it doesn't emphasize texture. It's great to bake under your eyes and it doesn't feel really heavy. So I love, love, love this setting powder. Then we have a shampoo and conditioner trial size. I didn't really like these. They kind of left a weird feeling in my hair. They're volume boosting, but I don't know. It felt like there was a bunch of product in my hair and I didn't really like that in my hair. So I'm not gonna be buying full sizes of these. And then last thing is my all-time favorite brow pencil. This is the Dior Show Brow Styler. I love this. I can't twist it up anymore. There's like the tiniest little bit of this, but I'm definitely gonna repurchase this at some point. But this is my favorite brow pencil. It's an expensive brow pencil, but this is what got me into liking brow pencils. So I'm definitely gonna repurchase this at some point, but I was sad to say goodbye to this, I won't lie. But that is all of my empties that I have collected. Now I'm gonna show you guys what I'm currently working on regarding makeup. So I have this primer. This is a Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I have just a little bit left in this. I'm trying to use it like when I do 3 looks, 1 palette videos and I'm redoing my makeup. So I've been trying to use this up. I loved this when I first started using it, but right when I get about like right here on products, I'm kind of like over it and I want to finish it. So that's why it's in my project pan. Then I have another primer. I don't think Cover FX makes this anymore, but this is a Cover FX Custom Blot Drops Oil Control. I'm not really oily anymore, but I bought this when I really was oily and I used a ton of this. And then I kind of got my oil under control. But I don't know when this really expires, so I'm thinking this expires really soon, so I'm trying to use this up as fast as I can. I do like this for oil control. It's like this kind of like a weird gel consistency. This is what it looks like, but it doesn't like dry up or anything. It kind of hydrates like this. But I've been keeping my eye on it to make sure it doesn't get expired or anything weird like that. So I've been trying to use the primerizer and then put this over like where I get oily and trying to use both of them up. And then I have this foundation. This is a Smashbox Studio Skin hydrating foundation. I have used one of these up before, and I have a second one, and it's about right here is where I have it, so it's like halfway, maybe a little less, but I'm trying to finish this up. I'm not the biggest fan of it anymore. I don't know why, but lately when I've been reaching for this, I haven't really been happy with it, so I've been mixing it with other foundations. So I'm trying to finish that up. And then I do have the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. This is in like a little sample size. I have probably like 3 uses out of this left. I do have a full size of the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation, but I'm waiting to use this up before I even open the other one. And then I have yet another foundation. This is the Marc Jacobs Shameless Foundation, but it expires this month, so that's mostly from the SPF, but I'm trying to use as much of this that I can and use it up so that I'm not going to feel bad if I throw it away. I want to get like a fair use out of it. And this one I like more mixed in with foundations than I do with it by itself. So I've been mixing it with the Smashbox, I've been mixing it with the Beauty Blender foundation and trying to get this going. And then I have more complexion products. This is the Dior Skin Star Concealer. I had one of these in the same size and I used it up, and this one is a little bit dark for me, so it's been a little bit harder to use it up, but I have been trying to use this. And then I have the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. This one, it's really thick, so I haven't really been reaching for it, so I've been putting it in my project pan to start reaching for it. But as you can see from the wand when I pull it out, there's not a lot of product in here left, so I think I have this almost done, hopefully working towards it. Last kind of concealer foundation product, this is the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Concealer. Same kind of thing, I had this in a different color that suited me a little bit better, and I don't really like the application process of this where you have to like punch it out, so I took the little sponge off of it. But as you can see, it's a little bit too dark for me. I like the finish of it and I like the consistency, but the coloring is just off, and I have things I like a little bit better than it. Then we have a brow product. This is the Dip Brow Pomade in Blonde. I have used a ton of this, but it's starting to get a little bit dried out, so I'm trying to reach for it a little bit more often so that I can finish it up before it actually goes bad. And then we have kind of like a highlighter product. I don't know if you can see, it is way down in there. I'm trying to finish this. I don't know how much I'm gonna finish of this, but this is the Milk Makeup Highlighter in Turnt, and I'm getting there. I have a lot of cream highlighting products, and I like the Fenty ones a little bit better than this one. So when I'm filming things that I don't really want to, you know, use up my Fenty stuff, then I'll try to use this one. Now to get into blushes and bronzer. So first thing that I'm trying to finish up is the California Benefit Bronzer. This one I haven't made hardly any progress on at all. But I've been trying to reach for it. It's got a little bit of a dip in there, but this is gonna take me a while. Now let's get into one that is not gonna take me that long. This is the Benefit Coralista bronzer. I have thoroughly hit pan on this one, and I'm trying to use it up. I think it's gonna take me a while to use this up, but I've had it for way too long. Next thing, same thing, Benefit. This is the Dallas bronzer. I actually really like this shade, but I'm tired of this like box packaging. It takes up a lot of space, so I'm trying to empty that out. Last thing, something that I think everyone would have in their collections is the Hoola bronzer. And I am almost done with this Hoola bronzer. This packaging is like falling apart. tart on me, and I'm just trying to get this done, but I hit a pretty good sized pan on this one. That is all my empties, and that is what I am currently working on to finish. If you guys have any other video requests that you would like me to do in this quarantine type of situation that we're all in, most of us that are in, let me know. But if you guys want to check out my last video, I did a video on my 6-month kind of review on the Florence by Mills makeup product, and there were some issues, so if you want to check those out, they'll be right over here. This video will be suggested to you by YouTube, and my face will be right here. We click on it and subscribe to my channel.